everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts, episode 161. You'll see here I have my friend Steve here with me. How's it going today?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, thanks for the invite.
All right. There's a reason why I brought him on here today. So today's episode is Why Does My Wallet Not Like Steve? I like Steve a lot as a guy, but my wallet for some reason. So, yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I've talked with Steve. We've interacted a lot. We've been on each other's channels. And I look at what he's bringing, like collection-wise. Sometimes I'm like, oh, my God, he's got, like, I've never heard of that. Or, oh, I can't believe he's got that. And I don't. I have to get it now. And, of course, when he does his episode, you'll see I'm always looking at those bins in the background there. And there was that Alice Cooper Constrictor and Icon and all that. I was like, okay, those are albums I need to get or already have. Sorry there. But I was like, when I keep seeing his albums, I'm like, every time I'm like, I've never heard of that. But some of them I'm going to show you today. There's 12 of them where he's aware of some of them. Some of them he's not exactly aware. So pretty much today he's a spectator. He can chime in whenever he wants here. So I'm just going to show you which albums I have bought just by either talking with Steve, watching his channel or his episodes and all that. And again, why I'm broke. All right. First one, I'm going to go with the latest one, and which is pretty, I think you'll pretty much know which one this is here. So we'll go with Unruly Child. I have all the King Cobras anyway, so I'm familiar with Mark Free. It says here he's Mark Free here also. This one was he Marcy Free? No.
No, when this was recorded, Mark Free.
Okay, that's what he just looks a little, he looks a little longer hair there, but this is actually a pretty decent album here. Like I said, I do love that first song, On the Rise there.
Yeah.
I don't think I've only listened to it once just to make sure it works there so far, but I do love that song, On the Rise. I don't think there's anything that was as wow to me as a first listen there, but I did enjoy this here. So thank you for that one. So this is album number one that I've actually you talked to me about it before you actually showed it on your channel.
Yeah, I probably did because it was on the Real Gone website, Real Gone Music website, and I ordered it like in January or something like that because I was super excited because it was been on my want list for quite a long time. Because you can get it on vinyl, but it's like one of those ones that super rare. That only and when it does come up, it's crazy money. I don't want to spend $400 for it.
I thought it was a good amount. It was a good amount.
Yeah, and so when I saw it come up, I was like, oh yeah, awesome, fantastic. But then it kept being delayed, and and then I think about a month ago I got it, and so I think I just did a I did a whole show basically on unboxing it, and also then I talked about, Marcy Free or Mark Free and the groups that she's been on and he's been on.
Exactly.
And so.
And also Kevin went and bought it because of that episode of
that's right.
Kevin is on the Kansas connection that we did with the foursome there. So he also went and bought that. So that's two right there. I just thought of that. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. He did buy that. So
yeah.
All right. So there's album number one. Band number one. Band number two. This is the one I was telling you about earlier, where it's a combination. So my friend said, oh, you don't like this band? So I went and bought a greatest hits. And well, I'll show you the band there. So Love Hate. So back then, he's like, oh man, Blackout in the Red Room is great. I'm like, I just kind of knew the, what do you think they call it, dope video they kept playing. So I'm like, I bought that greatest hits. And I told you about it. It was a re-recorded. And I'll put the picture here. And it's like, I hate re-recorded greatest hits. iTunes is bad for that, I find. where they don't really tell you it's re-recorded. So I'm like, I'll buy the greatest hits, and it's never as good as the original. It's like all lower key. So anyway, fast forward 10 years now, and you had your episode with Martin Popoff regarding this, and as luck would have it, so a guy on Facebook where I kind of buy some of my albums from, he was having this one for sale, and the Wasted in America was in a raffle. So you pay like $5 to get a spot, and I won. And that one also pretty so I won the Wasted in America, and I paid for this one here. So, and I do actually love it. I should have brought the other one, which I think I prefer a little bit more there. The first one, and that song Happy Hour.
Yeah.
I find is the best one so far. So it's like, what, 10, if not 15 years after I bought the that terrible greatest hits. So here I am with the first two now. So once again, I know, check out his episode with Martin Popoff too on Steve's channel there.
Yeah, no, it was great having him on because he's a big fan of Love Hate. That there's just not enough love for Love Hate, unfortunately. I don't know, I don't get it. I think they're a great band. Of course, Jizzy Pearl, he's been in Rat, he's been in,
I saw him live in Rat,
LA Guns, now he's in Quiet Riot.
Yeah.
So he gets around.
I saw him live with Rat, and we were going there like not expecting anything because Rat was kind of a joke at that time.
Yeah.
We came out of there, they were the best band there that night. I was like, wow. So yeah. But yeah, at the time, Love Hate, I mean, I liked the song, but it was kind of going in that era where the new bands weren't all like as flashy and colorful as I am. You know what I mean there? And it was kind of, and it was like the song itself was good, but I was like, not enough for me to buy it at the time. So anyway, here I am. What year is this here? 90?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1990, yeah.
Yeah, 90. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So what? That's 43 years later. Sorry, Jizzy. It took me that long. So anyway.
33.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 33.
Yeah.
My math, huh? I told him, hey, you want to go and do an episode with me today? It'll be at noon.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
By the way, Dan, your invitation said 1. I'm like, oh, yeah, my math sucks. Anyway. So anyway, that's number 2, which is...
Okay.
All right. This one also, you must know, I honestly bought it just because of the album cover. You have any guesses for this one? It's fairly recent.
Is it Bangalore Choir?
No. Not yet. Oh.
Oh, similar. Yeah.
This is actually not bad. It's like a greatest hit, a soundtrack of hair metal and some a little bit heavy. Never watched the movie. Have you?
No.
I've never heard of this until you showed this. And of course, why did I buy this? Well, if you follow my channel, you'll know that I do some sexist or sexy album cover episodes there. So I might have a part 3 coming, maybe not in the near future, but in the future. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely getting that. So,
yeah, that album covers, I mean, it is what it is, but there's no indication there that it's like hair metal bands or hard rock bands, so you wouldn't really know. You just you'd have to, and even when you read the back cover, they're very obscure bands. So I mean,
I've never heard of any of them.
I mean, you'd have to be a real hair metal connoisseur to kind of really read those bands and go, oh, it's, hair metal, So, but they're pretty much all sort of hair metal type bands, I think.
I think one of them, I forget which one it was there. Puss in Boots, I think I heard of that before. But that's it. Like the rest there. Anyway, obscure hair metal bands. Bought it for the cover. Yeah. Cool. There you go.
I thought you might have seen the movie, Dan. I thought you're into those sort of
I will.
movies.
I'll go look on Tubi. I don't know if you guys have Tubi over there.
Yeah.
I'll go. I'm sure it's there. Yeah. I did buy it's like a Blue Oyster Cult soundtrack. to the movie Bad Channel. So that's on Tubi. And I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty much what I was expecting. So I'm expecting something like that there. So I'll go check it out on
Yeah.
Tubi, see if it's there.
Actually, that Bad Channel soundtrack, that's one I've been tossing up getting because it's got a couple of I know it's got Blue Oyster Cult on it, but it's also got a couple of sort of slightly obscure hard rock bands on there like Joker.
There's got Ron Keel.
Ron Keel,
his band.
Yeah.
He's in the friggin' movie. And I'm like,
Oh,
is that Ron Keel with a bunch of other people? I'm like,
yeah.
And of course I look at it and on the soundtrack. I'm like, holy shit, that was actually a surprise.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
If I would have sent you a copy if the same thing happened with that one that I got with my Kids 3. The guy sent me 2 disc 2s or whatever, and it's missing the good one there. So with all the hair metal bands, because disc 2 is like soundtrack music, if you know what I mean there, like music there. So
yeah.
All right. Next one is gonna be I had a greatest hits. I knew I like these guys. You showed up with these guys once on your episode, and you're like, you know what? I actually like these guys. Why don't I get the whole discography? So go with Kingdom Come, which I've actually always liked. This is a great album, by the way. There, there's a little bit more albums than I thought they had. They're like, like 10 almost, if not more there. But and a guy was selling album number 1 and 2 from that Facebook guy I was telling you about there. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll get that there. So, but after it was the Alphabet episode that you came on and you put Kingdom Come and I put Kiss and you're like, oh, okay, I forgot about Kingdom Come there. So, but I've had the greatest hits. It was like the greatest hits of the 3 albums, which is actually pretty good there. So anyway, Kingdom Come, because of you, I'm completing. We're starting to. It's going to take a while for that one, I think, though.
Yeah, well, you might struggle too, like after that album, to get them on vinyl. There's a few on vinyl, but I don't think not all of them.
There's a few of them on my wish list.
Yeah,
I have the first 3 and the one with a girl with a belt buckle there.
Oh yeah,
which is okay there. That one's okay there. I'll have that one there. All right. Next up, this one here. You pretty much said that you kind of didn't like it that much, and I pretty much fell in love with that one single. So, remember this one?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love the song Blue Monday. By the way, when I say love it, I friggin' love it. Especially the bridge when that part there. I was like, friggin', that's a great like. If you like your light Poison, I guess this is good there. I think you didn't like her voice that much, right? Or
yeah, well, I didn't love it, but I just imagine Bret Michaels singing all those songs. You know, they just seem like Poison songs. Really,
definitely.
You know,
his name's all over the place here.
Yeah,
like, produced and
But
yeah, you showed this, and I'm like, oh, isn't that the girl from Fallen Angel, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I listened to the video, like, holy crap, I actually love this. So this one actually bought because I did love that one single, and the rest is good too there.
Yeah.
Nothing top.
That single's definitely the best song. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Song. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So there you go. Susie Hatton. If you don't know who she is, she's the model in the Poison video, Fallen Angel. And I thought she was good looking. Her in the video here, just friggin' gorgeous. That helped.
But didn't you complain about her not smiling enough or something like that? Was it?
Yes. Only once in the video. I'm like, holy crap, holy bitch face, man.
Yeah.
Same thing in the Poison video.
Yeah.
She's never smiling in that, and she's a model. And then here she's laughing because I think someone tells a joke in the studio, and then she's laughing at the joke. So she's not smiling. So technically, I guess she isn't smiling.
After you said that, I went and I put her name in on Google Images, and I was looking at all her photos. Like, yeah, no, not smiling. I find her smiling. So what's difficult?
I noticed stupid stuff, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
The king of unimportant trivia.
Yeah. Well, hey,
right.
You know, I'm the one Googling Susie Hatton, you know, images.
All right, this one I think you've talked about in the last episode. You and I were together, so
Oh yeah.
I had the first album, and then when you started talking, I forget who you went on. You went on somebody else's episode. Kerr, I think, is that it?
Yeah, Peter Kerr's channel. Yeah,
Yeah,
Rock
Peter
Daydream
Kerr's
Nation.
channel.
Yeah, yeah.
So you went on his channel and talked about album number 1 and 2. So I'm like, you know what? And then I actually went got Big Bang Theory. Is that Big Bang Theory? Yeah, the third one there.
That sounds like a TV show, but yeah.
It is a TV show, but that's what it's called, Big Bang Theory, right?
The Big Bang. I think it's just called The Big Bang.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like all 3 albums. I think my favorite one is the first one. I've talked about, like, musically, I love this album, but the guy's voice is a little bit too annoying for me there. But yeah, this is like Def Leppard 2.0 almost there. But yeah, I had the first one, but then after seeing you with that episode, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll get it. And you know me, I'm a completist. Having all the collections, I'm like, 3 albums, it's pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
So I've got all the heavy petting now. Didn't realize that people were actually laughing about the name, and you told me it was a UFO album, and the people laughing about the band name are UFO fans. I don't think they realized. So anyway, this is another one right here. But again, I had the first one, but just like I said, because of you, I decided, wow, what the hell? I'll get the whole collection here. All right, this is the one you mentioned earlier. And I didn't know this was available on vinyl. So my friend told me about Bangalore Choir way back because of the Accept Eat the Heat album. And then you showed it on your album. I'm like, oh my God, this is on vinyl. And this is actually a very pleasant surprise, by the way. So I actually enjoyed this one a lot. It's like a reissue, I think, right?
I think it did get reissued, yeah. Yeah, because you've got a different back cover. Yeah, my back cover doesn't look like that.
Oh, so you got it the original, or?
Yeah, I've got an original. Yeah,
I didn't know that existed. I didn't know it existed as then yeah, this is definitely a reissue right here. Oh yeah, well, there's your back cover if you want to. But yeah, pleasantly surprised with this one here. So Bangalore Choir I think this is their only album. They had one later on.
Oh, they've done 2 other albums since then. I think at least 2 other, and there's a live album as well. But yeah, the other albums were recorded like 10, 15 years after the debut, sort of thing.
Yeah,
it's not quite the same, I don't think. But yeah, interesting too that that album when it reissued on CD, it's missing the girl. It's just got the it's just got the missile. I don't know why they
really.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I found this version here.
Yeah.
It qualified for my.
I don't want this now.
My sexist album cover episode.
Yeah.
All right, next one here. I'm actually thankful for you to showing this at the time because I had heard about it, which is Harlow. If you just showed it, like I had seen this at the time, but I was like, I didn't know who it was, and then when you said it's like, what the hell is his name there? Tommy Thayer from Black and Kiss. I'm like, okay, well now I gotta get that because I get everything that's Kiss related there.
Yeah,
and I love the song Chain Reaction, and it kind of goes downhill from there, in my opinion. There, I don't know if you're. It's okay. I prefer Black and Blue, big time, way before this year.
Yeah.
I've never. Is Harlow the name of the girl or the singer?
No, it's just the name of
it's the band.
Stratley is her name. Something Stratley, I think. Lisa, can't remember.
Yeah.
But no, it's and Tommy Thayer. I don't know if he had a lot to do with the band. I don't think he's songwriting on much of it, if any of it. But
Teresa Straley, or
that's the one.
Because there's one L.
Yeah.
Well, the band cover kind of looks like Hired Guns because you don't even see their face.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly.
But he's in the video.
Yeah.
I got it, like I said, just because of the Kiss connection.
Mm.
Thank you for that.
No, and you're right. It's that Chain Reaction's good, and there's a couple of other good ones, but yeah, never quite reaches. I agree. It sort of doesn't really, match
But
that
that Chain
first song.
Reaction song. Oh, and the bassist Todd Jensen.
Oh yeah,
was on the Alice Cooper tour for a live album he did there. A Fistful of Alice. He's the bass player when Red Beach was in the band. So he's in that.
Yeah.
I know him, and I think he did Whitesnake too. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So, all right, next up.
Oh, okay.
No Shame. The vocals are it's not bad. Well, yeah, the No Shame. That's how I told you about that there. But it's okay. This is one of those that's it's I find it's okay there. You like these guys?
Yeah, I mean, I like it's got some good songs on it, but again, it's not, it's a bit hit and miss at times. But obviously, as you know, if you watch, when watching my channel, I've got a lot of female fronted and been doing a lot of shows on that. It's been quite good actually. I've been kind of finding, quite a lot more bands than what I realized back in the day were female fronted.
I know. That's what.
Who is there? It's like Warlock, Lita Ford, Joan Jett. I thought there's only like 3 or 4, but there's heaps. Just he does.
I know.
And the whole idea of the series was to kind of highlight those ones that weren't. So I called it, less well known ones. So I wasn't doing Lita Ford or any of those more well known female fronted acts. And I'm up to I've done 7 parts. And
I did one of them with you for that. Yeah.
Yeah, you did, and you showed some of the ones that I didn't have, or
I should have that, Dan, but I don't.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of women, next one is actually You Help Me. I didn't realize they had a second album. Mind you, I could have looked. So I had the second one, Reckless. The one with the 4 guys on the cover. I had that one for the longest time. Then you're talking about this one with female fronted, and I was like, really? This is the same band? I would have never ever guessed. So now I have both albums. So I have, again, as a completist, I have the whole collection of Reckless. It's decent. It's nothing original, but it's good music I find there. I like these guys.
That was a pleasant surprise for me, that one. Because I think it came out 81, something like that. And maybe 80 even. And
80.
Yeah. It actually, and the cover's, it's a terrible cover.
Oh, yeah.
And the back covers. Can you show the back cover as well? The back cover's not great. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they were thinking there, but anyway, and they look, like you say, you wouldn't necessarily. They look completely different to how they look on their next album. Or they're sort of more glammed up.
Well, the girl's not there anymore.
The girl's not there. That's right. They've got a guy as the lead singer, although he actually looks a little bit like her, ironically. But no, I thought it was actually really good, and I only really part of because I've been doing the female fronted series. I've been looking at bands that were hard rock or metal that were female fronted, and discovered that quite recently. I thought, oh, okay. I was like you. I didn't realize that that's the Reckless, because I had the Reckless album, the second one. I didn't know that was the same band either.
Exactly.
So it's good to do discovery, and it was cheap to pick up. It's a cheap record to find and get.
The next two are pretty. The last 2 are ones I found by luck at the store.
Oh yeah.
So this one here will probably go. I don't know if you'll see this coming here. One that it's one of those I didn't know actors did albums, so I have a few of those. You see where I'm going with this here? It's a woman.
Oh, okay.
I had mentioned this, and I saw this on your episode. I'm like, that's the girl from Night Court. The first season of Night Court. And apparently someone wrote in the comments that she's in Bat Out of Hell also, doing the background vocals.
Yeah, I think she is, yeah.
I did not know she was a singer. I thought she was just an actress that just dropped off the face of the earth. acting wise, after I don't know if she quit Night Court or whatnot there, but yeah, I was like, it's decent. It's pop pop rock, pop.
Yeah.
Pretty good there. Yeah, I didn't find this. This is by mistake there. I was just like, oh, I think Steve talked about this, so I thought of that at a used store there. So got it for $5 or $8 if I remember there. So and last one is probably the one you'll be like, really? I don't know. We'll see there. So you remember talking about this one here?
Oh, okay.
Another female fronted. This was actually in the Journey section because of I think you had
Jonathan Cain.
Yeah, it's the wife.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was actually in the Journey, and I'm like, I think Steve talked about this, and it's the store that I go to like, or when I was at work. I literally went there every day, so I'm like, I was able to check your episode, then see if it was actually the one that I saw. Of course, it was there the next day. So honestly, I don't even remember if this was good or bad. I listened to it once just to make sure it worked, and then I forgot this until started making this episode there. So Tawny Kane,
yeah,
there you go.
That's pretty good. I like it. Jonathan Cain, I think, wrote everything. So
he's a good songwriter.
Yeah, he's a good songwriter. So if you like his kind of stuff, it's that 80s sort of rock, not super heavy, obviously, but you like Journey, it's kind of similar to that sort of hard rock kind of sound with a female vocalist. Yeah.
There you go. Well, there you go. That's my 12 albums. Maybe this will be a part 1. Who knows? I'll because some people think I have a large, which it is large, but I'm like, I'm guarantee you yours is twice, your collection is twice as large as mine. And you're not even like, I don't think it's in a database or anything. Like mine's all on Discogs and all that, and all tagged, and so yeah, we'll see if there's a part 2 of this there.
I might do an episode where it's like records that I'm going to show that I don't think Dan's got, so he'll have to go out and buy them.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for our little episode today. There, I would like to thank Steve for and like I said, I'm going to put his channel again in the link below. Check out Steve's channel also. He's got some great episodes. And if you want to, like I said, check out some oddities in the hair metal music, like he's got like stuff that even I have never heard before. And of course, I go and look at it. I'm like, okay, I should have known that. But some stuff that you have, I'm like, wow, like I've never heard of that there. So check out Steve's channel. And you know the drill. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Go check out Steve's channel. Subscribe to his also. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. And on that note, have yourselves a good weather. Thank you, Steve, for joining me for this.
Thanks, Dan.
And enjoy the rest of your vacation. Take care.